Okay, this is my setup. I have my MacBook and this microscope, and it's got two motors, x-axis, y-axis, and only one of the motors is currently connected to the driver. It's a DS102 stepping motor driver. I connect it to the wire here, and this is connected to the USB of my computer, and I'm going to ask the AI to write a graphical program to control this thing right here. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna run the program I created. I made a terminal version, and I can run it like Python, create the py and directory. The argument points to the workspace, which is this right here, and I've put two manuals. This thing is for the motor driver, and this is a manual for the actual motor itself. And the AI is gonna trying to read those PDFs, and it's gonna analyze them and hopefully create a working code for them. So I'm gonna run them. It says what you want to build, and I'm gonna explain my current status. I have a microscope that has two motors connected. That moves the bottom plate. Only one of the motors is connected to the driver right now, which is axis X. And I need to ask it to write a graphical program. Write a graphical program to control the motor. And I'm also gonna just explain it that I provided the necessary manuals. I gave you the manuals in the folder. And one thing that I noticed previously was that this motor's limit switches are a bit funky. They give some errors, so I'm just gonna say the motor's limit switches are a bit weird. Test them and show the status of the limit switches. It's because when even only one of the limit switches are triggered, the motor doesn't respond to commands, and those switches are not working as expected. So let's go. And what it's gonna do is, so this conversation data is saved onto this something that couldn't be read, and by doing that, it's gonna save the messages so I can use them at later occasions. Okay, so what this is doing right now is, first, it understood that I provided the manuals right here, and it's gonna read and understand those manuals. So it called the multimedia reader tool I provided for the AI, and it correctly listed the file names. As you can see, they are correct. So what this tool does is it automatically uploads the PDFs, and the AI is gonna analyze them. I'm using Gemini for the AI because it handles large context, and multimedia files such as PDF and videos and photos are well supported. And it reviewed the manuals, and it created a summary of what it's learned and its plan. Okay. It knew that I'm using a Mac OS, and it's gonna use a bash command, another tool that I provided. It can run commands to, in this case, list out the available serial ports, and it did. It looks like this thing is most likely a serial port, and then it's gonna create a requirements.txt file. So it decided it needed PySerial. Okay, it's asking me to install the library, but it can do it by itself, so I'm just gonna say you can do it yourself. I think it's gonna use the bash tool. Yes, right here, and it's running this command. Okay, it created something and ran it that automatically did something. Okay, wow, it did something. Both are active, which is weird. It's not moving even though I press these buttons. It's because, you know, those switches are a bit funky. And it's expected. From the previous testing, I needed to flip the bits in the limit switch. I'm gonna tell it to do that. Both limit switches are active. You need to flip both switch values. And it read the manual, so according to the manual, a section something, you can change the logic for a limit sensor. Okay, I think it created another script to flip the switch values, and it automatically reran the test script. So I think that's gonna verify if the message has been successfully changed. This is the response. Okay, so it automatically went to here. Okay, limit is both inactive. I'm gonna try to press them. Okay, it's moving. It is moving, but it's moving very slow. Okay, it's possible that the microstep setting on the motor driver is too high. Okay, let's check the current turbo division number. Okay, cool. It's running some test functions. Turbo division. It has 0.2 second delay, so I think that's the reason that this script is taking a long time to run. Driver division is 0. Okay, it's gonna do continuous clockwise movement and counterclockwise movement. Okay, let's see. Self dot move counterwise. Okay, okay. Let's try it one more time. Wow. Okay, it's moving. Things are working. Move counterclockwise. That's very cool. It's working. Okay. Stop. Go to origin maybe. Okay, that doesn't work.
That's very cool. Okay, stop. Origin. Okay, that doesn't work. So the reason why I would continue is that why do you just first time it just stops? It's because some choose their data numbers. Okay. So we can test. Okay, let's see if this time works. Moving. Let's do it until 50. It doesn't stop. Okay, let's do it. So yeah, there are features to check before.
There are issues. So limit, switch, ignore that, and just make absolute. Okay. Keeps adding some stuff in. It made go to position function. Which is this thing. Okay. It added some changes to the GUI. Set current position to 0. Let's try 100. Okay. It's working. So let's say I wanna go to position 1000, and I hit go to position. How about minus 500 and go to position. Okay, it works. It works really well.
I guess because for new file this, I disabled the vision of files that exist, so I deleted it and free in recent.
Cool. Okay. Okay. Hopefully, it works. 100. Okay. 1,000. Works. Okay. So yeah, it works, and I was able to get this done within like an hour, which is very fast for moving from not knowing anything from this for this hardware to getting runnable code. So yeah, very cool, very cool. I'll put the link, the GitHub repository of this AI agent, so you guys can try it for yourself. And yeah, overall, I'm very satisfied with the result.